Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of Blueprints. We are on day 13, and after a lot of episodes of getting run amok and stuck with a lot of dead ends, I think today's goal is very much to take things easy, explore each room, and probably start on the west side, because we've always been going to the east. But in any case, let us go and get our permanent upgrade and then start journeying in. It's always a nice way to start, because then we can also get a feel for what we need for the day. Another thing I've started realizing, because I went through some of the footage and the notes and stuff like that, and Elazar's whole thing. Adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. Interesting. Shelter. We haven't been able to get this unlocked, and I think I know why. We need the in-game time and date, which day 1 started November the 7th. Do we get anything else? No. So day 1, November the 7th. And if we were to go forward until day 13... we're looking at November the 20th, I believe. And we're needing to set the date or the time to around about, let's say, 10 o'clock. Alright. Unlock date confirmed. Let us give that a little bit of time. But also, we have just negated red doors for a little bit. Or the red rooms, that is. So that'll be useful throughout the house. Gymnasium, chapel, archives, those kind of things. Dark room. Lose their special features. There's a bird. I wonder if that's important. Yeah then. Let's head into the house. So wanting to start with the west side, but I'll probably draft each and every one of these rooms quickly. Always left unlocked? Why not? Go straight to our west. The den is also so useful. Fine. We need to get the lavatory out of our pool as soon as possible, because we're getting a lot of problems with that. We don't have a gem yet. Would have been nice to get an observatory. But there we go. We've got direct routes, left, right, and middle. I want to quickly go and pick up the gem that's here. And I know this is wasting a few steps to go back and forth, but it might be worthwhile just to get into this room. And I'm checking around because I'd really like a key or coin. In any case. Food for sale or the billiard room. I want to get food later when I can actually afford it. Anything of use? There is 1 coin. I guess it's something. Let's do the puzzle quick. We started getting better at this. Okay. 22. Minus 20 is just 2. 20, 23. 10, 1. 2 is 2. Okay. 4. Oh, this is a weird one. 4, 20. 40, 4, 1. Crazy. Ooh, a silver key. Silver key could be huge, but I don't want to use it on any locked room just yet. The vault key is so useful, but I don't want a dead end. Not yet. Okay, drawing room it is. Now, these are specific rooms, and we haven't seen things happen in them in a very long time. I don't want to get the garage just yet in case I need it. Could also take the chapel out of the pool immediately. Security room is huge. An early security room. I just wish it was facing a different way. I don't have a gem. That's irritating. 2 items it is. What do we get? You and a shovel. Shovel could be interesting. Very well. Is there anything special about this? Everything that is basically there, isn't it? Wait. Hold up. Can we interact? What does this do? Another safe. But what would be the code for this one? It's not the 9083 one, right? No, it's not. Is there anything else that we need to know? This shows which room this is. What about you? No. So how are we supposed to find out what is going on with this extra safe? That's quite irritating. Anyways, we can't go any further this way, so have to retrace our steps. What is the time? Almost 9. Okay. Let's go on forward. Lost that door, which kind of sucks. Get ourselves a courtyard or a chapel. Guess we could do the courtyard. Get rid of that for the day. That also means that we used up one of our sheltered slots. So other reds are going to be more irritating. I need to keep going forwards. This hallway. But do I? I've got this open slot. If I had something going up, would have been nice. But I think I just need items. I'm using up a lot of my dead ends. I've started figuring I need to start thinking about taking things out of the drafting pool so I don't have to use up my other slots. But to do so is still a big hassle. Let's just start pointing us upwards, which is actually so big. What do we got on the thing? Morning room to our pool, so I need 8. Club sandwich is 15 in one go. And bananas 3. Okay, so we know about those. We have still yet to get the water to arrive in the sink. And otherwise, got ourselves a nice hallway. See, we didn't use up the hallway last time, so we could get this one. Bedroom with extra steps is useful. Don't want to use up the nursery just yet, because otherwise we lose some space. Anything for us in here? None whatsoever. Okay. We haven't been getting a lot of items in this room for quite some time. In any case, I think I want to start heading back to the spare room. just to get some more pieces. Because at this moment, I don't have any gems, which is going to be quite a hassle for later. Yeah. Take the nook. Don't need an extra key, but I'll take an extra key. If I can get the east wing. Aha! Perfect. East wing is great for us. If we can put the lavatory somewhere over there, or dead end, that would be perfect for us. And I need to keep my eyes out for a dig spot. Guest room is very helpful right now. Extra steps and possibly an item. Come on. No item for me? No item. Ooh, alright. Asking for a lot, I guess. Okay. Do we have a clock anywhere? Haven't seen one in a while. That is a problem. We can get 2 gems. That'll be useful at least. And an apple. It's not too bad. 2 extra steps. We'll take it. Very well. The white box does not have a statement. That is true. The gems are in a box with a statement. That is false, because this one does not have a statement. This is true, the white box does not have a statement. The gems are in a box with a statement. So then, you are clearly the chosen box. Thank you. Do we have any coins or keys that I haven't spotted in here? Nope. Okay. With that having been done, let's go check on the safe. If it's time. What is the time? It will be soon enough. Let's actually wait. Because we're looking for this to tick over. And if I'm correct on things, we are about to open up the time lock safe. You don't have any special print. Searching the state, we know about that. Forgetting to look up at the ceiling every once in a while. Because I feel like there's something to it. So we've got 2 rooms, 3 rooms we can continue on with. I'll probably head towards the bedroom next, because that also gained me a few steps, which could be useful. This actually takes a while. Give me a sec. I'm gonna pause, and I'll come back. And we are back. Alright. So the clock is basically at the 10 mark. Let's go check up on our time safe. And see if we got the dates right. Or if I am possibly 1 day above or below. I'm now stressing about that. Because this would be really irritating to have to do another 2-hour wait and waste these steps. There isn't even a clock in here for me to check if I actually am at 10 o'clock. Does it say when it's set? It doesn't. I think I might be 1 day ahead. Alright, life hates me. Anyways, let me see if setting it back 1 day. Cool. Make it 12 o'clock p.m. because that is how time works now. And confirm that. And if, and I say very much if, I have the time to come back here and the steps to do it, I will do it. Because I have to know what is in that safe. Okay. So we know we can still get the garage on the far left, but we don't have the utility closet to deal with it. So, next steps are to choose which one of the rooms am I going with. Am I continue on with the hallway to go upwards? Or do I continue on with the bedroom and get a few more steps? Let's see what the hallway has. Use a normal key. The eating room is big. But I can't do much with it just yet. I'm just checking if there's anything special around. Doesn't look like it. Let's grab another 2 steps and carry on. Now we have the breaker closet. Okay. The breaker closet stops us from continuing on. Pantry gives us 4 extra and a bite to eat. If I can get to 8 coins, I'd be able to set foot much more. Keep getting steps on. Okay. Feeling good. And we still have the safe in the background. Like, what is this supposed to do? Sync a co. Is there anything that I'm missing on the interacts? Anything at all? See, we've still only got this. We don't have the magnifying glass to check out what is going on further with this. But this is a Christmas Day, right? Time and dates are important. This is Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. Use a special key. Get all 4 rooms. Just want to check something. We've still got our sheltered available, so weight room is actually a really good option. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Still, what is this? For Christmas Day. It won't be as simple as putting like 25, 12 into it, right? Okay. Alright. Number 4. Are there other ones? Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want the embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to the kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you'd undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year, Daniel. That was a very heavy letter, my word. Okay. So there's a mystery behind the death of Mary. I'm going the wrong way and I'm wasting steps. Okay. Weight room, I should be protected. Yes. Fantastic. Ooh, we got the lever. That's huge. Okay. The question is, do we try and continue on and then do the dining room if I can? Archives. We're still sheltered. Yes, we are. Ooh, this would be huge. Okay. So we're getting our day 8. We can't key card to our right. That is fine. Anything on the table for us to pick up? We've still got those documents which are the same. There isn't any other like written letters that I can pick up in this room, right? The fan is interesting. We have 3 diamonds. If we can get a good room. The dark room gets us to where we need to be. In an 8th room. Okay. Dinner is served. It's the last of my keys. Gymnasium will make me lose 2 steps. But the bedrooms will start to give me stuff. Let's gain that. Anything for me to keep. Any gifts. Another gem. I'll take it. 3 gems to do whatever I want with. Let us go and pick up the extra food quick. We've got the time and space to do it. When did that become a keycard room? Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Time is 11 o'clock. We've still got some time to go and explore. So we need to go this way. This will give us 2 back, which is so nice. It's so nice. What is for food? What do you do? Boiler room in your house. Okay. So we can get a boiler room still. That is a possibility. Whenever you enter ballroom, set your diamonds to 2. Combine inventory to create new items. These are 2 brand new rooms, and I've got a lot. Okay. Is there anything else around the ballroom? Clara and Simon. An eclipse ball, 1952. Okay, 1952 is important. Is there anything around here to pick up? That is very obviously like a safe or something in there, right? Or am I just seeing that as a room that can't be entered right now? Sheet music. This is big. Hold up. Let me quickly grab a snap of this. And then what do they say? Under these stars the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. The gowns glide on and music swells, and at the end the clock strikes 12. What that means on only time can tell. Two remain for one last dance, and spin again around clock hands, and as they turn a second chance to rise above the falling sands, the true time lost in past, no romance. There isn't a secret music sheet somewhere, because it's definitely not on here, the pedestal. Alright then. We continue on. The rumpus room. We haven't found this in forever. We don't need the weights room, but it would also be nice to connect to that side. In any case, let's pick up the rumpus room, because the money will also help to get more food and the morning room somehow from the kitchen. Okay. What do you have for us today, Alzara? Is it the same fortune?
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
It's so very ominous every single time I listen to these things. Okay, so 7 letters of these envelopes, and I currently have 1. So where are the others going to be? Are there like other safes around the house? I mean, there is actually, if I think about it. We've picked up the one in the drawing room, which we still need to continue the exploration. Oh, it's locked. Okay. Okay. And then they spoke about pictures being missing up and around. I haven't been looking at some of the ceiling bits. I need keys, people. I need keys. In any case, set that back to 2. That's great. We haven't found the boiler room, but that's okay. We will have our dinner, and we can go and pick up from the kitchen as well. Kitchen is on our way back. Yes, it is. Perfect. From the kitchen, I kind of want the bacon and eggs for the morning room to see what that's going to look like. And we'll see if we can find, if we do find keys, we'll continue on through the rumpus room, I think. We don't have a security yet. No. Very well. Down to the den. And the other thing we can go and check out is... Yes, it is time. Let us quickly go and see if the shelter is doing the thing the shelter should be doing. And opening up that extra safe. Ooh, that safe might have a red letter to it. A possibility, right? That's how this works. It uses up so much steps to do this every single time, though. Yeah, look at that. That's 3 gems, which is great as well. This is number 7. Dear uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement to those events 6 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that my conclusions I reached may have been flawed. I need to continue that. Hold on. Last week I had confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing, a date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the red ruby. The ruby crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe the scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and a desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In the distant land we all dream of, the land where strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. A lot of talk of red. Like a majority red circumstance, but that is a pretty crazy idea now. So we've got this opening, this opening. We need to go through the drawing room quick. I don't need the garage. I'd love to see something else. What I do need is a lot of money. Ooh, if I can get the morning room. If that's a possibility. Let's go have a look. I do have a free redraw within this room, which is nice. The west wing. I guess we can go with it. We no longer have that free redraw. And also, can we get a key? Please, can we get key? Ugh. Okay. Garage is 3. Gymnasium is 2. Observatory is 1. Continuing on with the observatory for now. What do we get for 6? I don't think it's anything special, right? Oh. Twin pair of chests has been put into the door. Okay. Very nice. I mean, I'll take it. We can't do anything further forward. Oh, I have to buy the 2 gem. I have to. There's no other way to get forward on the west side. Which is so painful. +1 for each bedroom in your house. I mean, I guess that's the only thing I can do. Otherwise, you're more likely to draw red rooms. Nope. Items for sale. I guess we'll get keys for each of the bedrooms. It's also a new room for us, so master bedroom, ladyship's chamber, guest bedroom, nursery, bunk room, and boudoir. Ooh, Mr. Ruta, Mrs. Babbage has told me that you will be overseeing network maintenance over the next few weeks. While will be gone, and I apologize in advance for the extra workload. I believe I will be back in Reddington by the middle of February, but even that is not a certainty. Either way, I do not anticipate there will be any major issues while I'm gone, as the difficulties were having last month with the terminal connections seems to be resolved. If there's an emergency and you find yourself having to enter the central server site, I have set you up with a temporary admin key to allow you to access the network administrator controls. Admin key. First four letters of your last name, followed by first initial. The first and fifth character should be capitalized. If you have any questions, please let me know in the next few days before my departure. Okay. So you say first four letters of your last name, Ruta, and what is the beginning of your name? Hold on. Am I missing that? Overseeing, last, there, Reddington, I believe, resolved, maintenance. First four letters of your last name, followed by first initial. What is your first initial? Okay. I need to figure out his first initial. There are 12 major keys. What do you mean? There are 12 major keys. Hartley, I know we spoke often this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude, always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiation from you. I had always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces, but I don't feel the inclinations to say aloud what was always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms. As scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you, besides, I think a more junior valet would be better situated to meet this need of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post. But as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend, Hubert. Herbert. Why do I keep wanting to call him Hubert? Nothing else in this room. We got all our keys that we might need, and we haven't seen Mr. Ruta. Signed Randolph. I don't know who Randolph is. First and fifth character should be capitalized. I can always just guess what the first initial is, which might be what I end up doing. But in any case, we've got 29 steps and we need to make our way back. If I can find a coin or 3, that'd be great. 2 letters. Look at that. What are our directions? We need to go all the way back to the drawing room corridor den, chapel, kitchen. Yeah, I've got to get all the way back to the rumpus room. This will be quite a few steps in the end. Is there no more extra coins? Hold on. Double checking, just in case one of the rooms has something special for me. You never know. Just hidden in the corner. Okay. Oh, yes, these chests. Oh, this might have enough. Yeah. Okay. We're getting a few more steps added to our belt. And we still have 3 of our keys left. Redraws. Oh, fantastic. Okay. We're in a good position. We're in a fantastic position. Okay, what is our best route? This way. We don't have to worry about the chapel. We are still sheltered. We don't need to go back outside. That is fine. Let us get us club sandwich. And I think it is a good idea to get that extra banana for now. We've got 8 coins for anything else we want to do. If we do find a room that requires money, let us go and check. Oh, that's right. The ballroom takes... Anyways, that is fine. We're not hurt. Use the key. What kind of rooms can we get? +2 to my start tomorrow. That is a corner. I'd love to keep going forwards a little. Yeah. Yeah. This is new. We have never been here before. Ooh. This is a big find. An extra page. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. And there's an L. Can't take the ruler. Fair enough. That is more activities. The true box does not always contain the prize. What do you... Oh, that... Yeah. Makes sense. What does the workstation do? Combine inventory to create new items. I combine a shovel plus you. Shovel plus a broken lever. Sledgehammer plus a broken lever. What do you mean? Do I have to have 3 items for this to work? I guess so. Okay, we come to a locked door. Fair enough. We must then continue back to the weight room. Oh, that's a bit of a trek. But we have to do it. Don't have to go to the kitchen again. That's fine. And there's nothing special about this still. Just that it's Reddington at the moment. So weird. I'm just checking at the moment whether or not there's like some secret lever to pull again. You've got your necklace. Like, why is that so strange? We haven't been able to open these boxes, neither of these drawers. Okay. And you just point downwards. Alright. I tried. The kitchen doesn't hold any secrets. Can't pick up a rolling pin to use as extra combined materials. Very well. We've done this room safe. Cool. We must then continue on in whatever direction we can muster. The breaker room being so close. Oh, it's just poetry. Okay. Key cards off. We are going to do gymnasium off, darkroom on, garage on if we ever get to that again. We've not done this thing. I still don't know what to continue with. We can find a terminal. We will figure out what that means for us. Okay. Footsteps are still good for now. Nursery don't need anything. That is blocked off. You are back to being online. And I need to figure out what that says. If I can figure that out, I think I can open up that gate. Anything special for us? We just got the key card. Okay. Alright. We can switch the key card systems back on now. Or we can just do the normal security stuff. Let's have a look. Keycard systems. Let us go and make it higher. Confirm. And change the offline mode to unlocked. Confirm setting. Go back. Turn to security. We are not missing anything in the estate. Cool. And then log into the network. This is the important thing. What was the statement? So, first 4 letters of your last name followed by initial. And the first and 5th character should be capitalized. So, R-O-U-T. I want to say it's going to be root. That is not it. Okay. Let's try R-O-U-T-A. Capital A. It's not it. I'm going to be here a while. R-O-U-T-H. Incorrect. Alright. Give me a sec. I'm going to pause and try a few combinations, and I shall see you after that. Alright. Frustratingly enough, none of the inputs worked. So I still don't know how to access the terminal, which kind of sucks. In any case, we need to figure out... Oh yeah, we're by the antechamber now. So that means we only have this way to go. And it is locked. It's our last key to use on a door like this. But we can go buy some items, which is actually so useful. We still need to figure out what this says. We have a magnifying glass. Do you have one? An upgrade disc would be so nice, but I don't have the money. Neither do I have the money for keys. Very well. Courtyard. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. I can't continue, that's fine. We'll do the... Oh. This will go dark in any case. Do I need to continue forth to the workshop, or do I want to do something else? Let's get the red room out of the way. It is already switched off, so that's fine. And can I pick up anything? I still have a shovel, sledgehammer, key card. Wait, hold on. There's still something else I'm missing for crafting wise, which is so interesting. My best bet is probably to go back to the dark room. I think it's my only bet. Okay. Let's go have a look. I've still got a very short amount of steps left. There isn't a key somewhere, like just lying about, right? Freaky, freaky, freaky. Nope. I wish I knew what the terminal was going to do. Can't open that. Okay, redundant. Until further notice, it's been unlocked. That is false. Okay then. Back into the dark room. I also need to find the magnifying glass. Like I said. Well then. That is me locked out once again. We had so much going for us. I've got a few items that I wish I could have been able to use. We still don't know what to do with the other thing. Whatchamacallit. Hold on. Maybe, just maybe, there's a key randomly tucked away in a zone I have not explored fully. Would I say weights room? My best bet would actually be to read off on the screen here. There's an item I haven't picked up. So that's a lot of wasted runs. View inventory. Yeah, we've got nothing. Well then, I guess that is the end of day. I can't buy anything. I can't pick up anything. I can't get through the antechamber here. That is then it. And I can't figure out what the password is. I know it starts with an S, so I was thinking Sinclair, but it's definitely not that. And I haven't been able to figure out the admin thing. In any case, we actually got pretty far. I will give us props to that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rooms that we didn't fill out. And we can't get into the antechamber, which is a different story. But overall, I think pretty impressive. We got the ballroom, which is new. Workshop, new. Yeah. Fairly good day. Call it. Let us have a look at our full mansion. Mount Holly. East-facing bedroom and breakfast. East wings, 5 bedrooms, bacon and eggs. 6 items found and 4 new rooms. That's huge. That is a big find. In any case, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. It was a nice long one for us, and I shall see you in the next one for more. Until then, cheers guys.